Hello everyone! This is a surprise to be sure. We actually did make top 8. We ended up placing 6th place with a 5-3 record. So that means, with bracket, we are going up against 3rd place, Jay, coach of the Saucy Spy Ops. And they have King Gambit, Sylveon, Salazzle, Slowbro, Fletchling, Tauros, Dragonair, Excalibur, Wooper, and Impidimp. Let me just put that up. So first, looking at this team, there's a few things I notice. I see King Gambit and I see Sylveon. Those are two incredibly tough Pokemon for us to beat down. King Gambit has risen to fame recently in VGC with a Black Glasses set. Sylveon with Throat Spray is always very annoying to deal with. They have options with Fake Out with Salazzle, and Tauros is an Intimidator. Excalibur is an incredibly strong pseudo-legendary type, and Meowscarada is a very strong sash Pokemon. So, there's about 7 Pokemon that I see coming to this match, and it could be really any of them. I see King Gambit, Sylveon, Slowbro, Tauros, Excalibur, Meowscarada, and Salazzle coming to this match. Salazzle gives them their Fake Out Pressure, which can be very useful into my team. But I think out of all the Pokemon, I think it's the least likely to come because Salazzle is very frail. I have a Water type, and as a whole, I think my team is a little on the especially bulky side, especially with Florges and Goodra. So I don't think Salazzle will come. However, that Fake Out Pressure alone is why I think it might show up. King Gambit and Sylveon are definitely coming, so is Excalibur. These three are 100% coming. Meowscarada is a bit of an interesting one. I could see it coming, however, because I have a Fire type and 2 Fairy types. And then I also have a Poison type, 2 Poison types technically. Because, I mean, I have Glimmet, but I've never used it all season. And Goodra could use a Poison move or Body Press. So although I could see Meowscarada coming, the problem is it doesn't do well into the matchup. Plus, I have Tornadus, so it can't really do anything into Tornadus. So, out of the Pokemon I expect, these two are the least likely. Then you have the 2 wild cards. Impidimp can provide Scream support for them, and I think, does Impidimp get Thunder Wave, or is it later in the line? I'm pretty sure Impidimp has access to Thunder Wave. So it can spread around Paralysis thanks to Prankster. Or, Jay could get their own Tailwind up with Gale Wings on Fletchling. Slowbro, I think, is the defensive anchor that the team needs. Like, King Gambit's also a defensive anchor, but, I believe Slowbro just has a better typing for that going into my team. So, with that being said, what is our plan? Well, first off, we have Choice Band Arcanine with Terra Water, Rockhead, Flare Blitz, Head Smash, Wild Charge, and Extreme Speed with max attack, 116 HP, 108 speed, and 28 defense. The 108 speed is so we can, if you go back to the Master Dock and we go over to matchup, yeah, there's Sylveon. Sylveon's max speed is 123. And Choice Band Arcanine Flare Blitz OHKO's Sylveon. And I want to do that if before it can get off a Hyper Voice. So we're just faster than it outside of Tailwind. We have Wild Charge. Now, when I was doing Calcs, Head Smash was always doing more damage than Wild Charge, even against Pokemon that Wild Charge is super effective too, because that's the power of Stab and a 150 base power move. However, the reason I do have Wild Charge is because Head Smash is only 80% accurate. Now, in Week 8, we landed every single Head Smash with Arcanine, which was amazing. However, that's a roll of the dice that I don't want to make in bracket. So while we have Head Smash, we have Wild Charge as well for super effective threats for that. Head Smash is more of a, well, I really need to get this kill, we'll go with this instead. Flare Blitz, however, should be killing everything. Next we have Alolan Muck with the Expert Belt. Poison Touch, Poison Jab, Drain Punch, Knock Off, Protect. Almost max HP, max attack, 36 defense, 12 speed. We went with 12 speed because in some King Gambit sets, King Gambit will run 71 speed instead of, because most of the time King Gambit doesn't run any speed investment at all. However, some sets do put 4 EVs into speed, so we just want to be extra careful and be a bit faster than it, because King Gambit, I think, can still 2-hit KO Muck, but we 2-hit KO back with Drain Punch. So you want to be a little careful on that side. I'm not really sure on the Terra type for Muck. I think Poison is still incredibly good for it. I could go Dark to resist all of... because Dark is actually really good into Jay's team. And this will give me more knockoff damage. Should I do that? I think we'll go Terra Dark, why not? And next up we have Tornadus with Terra Flying, Covert Cloak, Prankster, Hurricane Tailwind, Sunny Day Protect, with 252 speed, 212 defense, and 36 special attack. We are not... I don't have a Terra type on Tornadus because I don't plan on Terraing it. We have Sunny Day to boost up Arcanine's Flare Blitz damage even more. I was tempted to put Heat Rock on Tornadus during team building. However, if the Salazzle does come, I don't want to waste my Terra on Tornadus, which is why we're not Terra Ghost. Because if I have to waste my Terra on Tornadus, then I don't have a defensive Terra for the rest of the game. And Tornadus is almost certainly going down to a double up from Salazzle and King Gambit. So I didn't want to bring Tornadus. Not bring Tornadus. I didn't want to do Heat Rock or Terra Ghost. But Heat Rock was an option when building the team. Next up, we got the old reliable Focus Sash Electrode Lead with Soundproof to make us immune to the Sylveon's Hyper Voices. Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Chloroblast Protect, 180 speed, 252 special attack, and 76 HP. The reason for putting some of that into HP is, once again, just like always, Electrode is faster than everything. So not having 180 speed investment means we're faster than everything. So anything above that is kind of worthless points. And while Electrode is very frail, having 76 points into HP, it's just for the chance that Electrode isn't 2-hit KO'd by something, but it almost certainly is. But there's no real reason to put that into special defense or defense, because that's prepping for one side only, and I'd rather just have this HP instead of one side or the other, because Electrode's frail no matter what. Goodra, we are back with the Terra, with the Body Press set. This is honestly my favorite set I've ever run in a Pokemon, on a Pokemon. It's so risky. Especially when all of Jay has pretty much only physical attackers with 3 special attackers in the form of Slowbro, Salazzle, and Slowbro, Salazzle, and who? I wonder if 3 of them. Sylveon. Duh. So going with the Body Press set is very useful for us because Jay's team is mostly physical attackers. And Goodra's 150 base special defense does help it very well against the non-physical attackers. In fact, Goodra without the Terra only takes like 36% from a Hyper Voice from Sylveon. Now, of course, if Sylveon's running Throat Spray, that next Hyper Voice is going to be boosted. But because we're able to live 1 very comfortably, it allows to see what Sylveon wants to do. And then lastly, we have Florges with a Citrus Berry, Terra Fire, Moonblast, Terra Blast, Pollen Puff, Helping Hand with 172 HP, 236 special attack, and 100 defense. No speed investment on Florges. I didn't really see the need to. Like, it's not gonna outspeed. Like 75 is a really interesting speed tier, especially when I'm looking at my opponent. It just really outspeeds Dragonair, like everything below this. However, Kingambit's very easy to outspeed normally. Most of them don't run any investment. Fletchling is their Wings user, so it's not going to live long. Sylveon I don't beat in a 1v1. Well, I mean, with Citrus Berry I might, so it doesn't matter. And Slowbro I'm not really interested in killing with Florges. I mean, Pollen Puff can do decent damage into it, but it's not much because, well, it's not stab. And Slowbro's pretty bulky. The main reason we have Florges, though, I don't really think anything else on the team is suited for this fight. I could bring Persian for the fake out bring. However, if we look at the rest of the team, we have two Pokemon that are pretty likely to go down early. Like, Electrode's built for a suicide lead, and Tornadus is not the bulkiest Pokemon. I mean, I've invested heavily into its bulk. Oh, I actually have remaining points. I'm going to put those there. But yeah, I have Tornadus set up to be a bit bulky, but because it doesn't really have the damage to complement, like we have Hurricane to try. The reason we have, I didn't mention this. The reason we have Hurricane instead of Bleak Wind is because I do not want to proc Defiant on Kingambit. So that's why we have Hurricane. Yes, it's less accurate. However, I'd rather that than give Kingambit a attack boost. Another reason why I don't have like a Azumarill is, once again, looking at their team, I don't think water does really well into their team. Like Meowscarada resists it, Excalibur resists it, Dragonair, Kingambit isn't gonna, it's Kingambit, plus it's got stuff like Iron Head to do super effective damage back. Slowbro's not gonna take anything from it. So I don't really need the water stab. And for the fairy stab, I have Florges. And the other problem with Azumarill is I don't really see a way I can get it going. Because it is very risky to try and belly drum in front of this team. Sylveon could do massive damage, Kingambit could do massive damage, Excalibur could do massive damage, but to be fair, we are not weak to... We are not going to get hit by Glaive Rush, so it doesn't matter for Azumarill. Meowscarada is also a very scary lead, because Azumarill will just die to Meowscarada. And Salazzle could also potentially burn Azumarill with stuff like Will-O-Wisp. Azelf is the biggest disappointment of the draft team. It's very frail, and Psychic's just very bad into this team. You have Kingambit with Dark-type moves, you have Meowscarada with Dark-type moves. It's not able to touch Slowbro for anything super effective. It can't touch Dragonair. I mean, like, Azelf has the coverage moves. However, Azelf is so frail that I don't think it's that useful. Now, I could do Explosion with Azelf because nothing on Jay's team is immune to it. However, I don't really think it's worth it. Then, of course, we have other options like, well, Eevee and Glimmet. They're not coming, and I already explained Persian. So actually, we're actually done already. I didn't realize I went through all of them. But anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you when we get into the match. Peace. Okay. So, no Sylveon is really interesting. I think I want to lead off with Muck and Electrode. And have... do I want Tornadus in the back? I'll have Goodra in the back. gonna Thunderwave Baxcalibur. Okay, we land it. Perfect. Oh, and we get the poison. Slazzle switches in, that's fine. We're gonna knock off whatever Baxcalibur has. Gonna protect to dodge the fake out. Ice Shard. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we are Focus Sash. Okay. Kingambit comes in. Okay, we're gonna Drain Punch Kingambit. Terra Water Flare Blitz Excalibur. Oh, that's a little annoying. Gonna do this. Okay, and that's Assault Vest. Okay. So, I think we ball. Do we though? I want to leave Muck actually still. Do I though? No, I want to lead Goodra 100%. Or lead Goodra with, I lead Goodra with Muck. Or do I? No, I lead Goodra with Electrode. Have it like this. We're gonna try this. Wait, no. Ooh, no, that's a bad idea. Good to go into Muck. That was... What item? Oh, I can't see. Okay. Wait, no, I can. It was leftovers. Okay, we get rid of Baxcalibur, which is good. Tauros comes in. We're just Just gonna acid armor up. Ooh, the pair is actually... Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, okay. $25. I think Tauros is arguably the biggest threat for this idea. I'm gonna try and go for the, Okay, we don't get the... Ooh, Stomping Tantrum, it's faster. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Not getting the Protect actually was really annoying. No, we're gonna go for this. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is a really tough endgame. Salazzle's a bigger problem than I was realizing. King Gambit comes in. I let Salazzle do the overheat. We extreme speed Salazzle and body press King Gambit. We have to not be parried here. Sucker into Gudra. Ooh, we got full parried. Did 31? Okay. So it's Terra Ground on V-Back's Caliber. Terra Ground on Excalibur, Terra Rock on King Gambit. And then Stomping Tantrum on Tauros. It's faster too, so that's max speed, or just speed invested, Tauros. We're gonna do this. And do this. Fake out into, yeah, if that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. Or do I Terra Water into the Tauros slot and Hurricane the Excalibur slot? Yep. Missed the Salazzle, that's fine. Excalibur can come back in. Who do I value least here? I think I go into Muck. Damn. Last turn of Sun. It has Protect. That likely doesn't. I'm pretty sure Flare Blitz will kill through this. And I'm gonna Protect. Sash. That likely doesn't have it. I need to get damage on Baxcalibur, but I can't risk Thermal Exchange. Ooh, Last is definitely King Gambit with how they're playing. I need to save you. I don't need to save you. Ooh, they get the poison, which is a little annoying. Ice Shard. Oh, of course. Yeah, that's right. We land the Hurricane on King Gambit. We've lost, unfortunately. Do they have Protect on King Gambit? I don't think so, but it's over, unfortunately, for us. Oh, maybe not. Oh, sucker. Oh, but we live. Oh, but no, it's over. GG. I shouldn't have gone with Hurricane, but I didn't really have a choice. Okay, so we are officially out of the bracket. We have lost to Jay. I think in that final game, I went a little... I mean, losing, who was it? Gudra to a... Someone... I lost someone to a crit in game 2. Who was it? I think I lost someone to a crit, right? Oh no, it wasn't game 2. I guess it was game 3. I mean 1. Right? Was it game 1? Oh yeah, I lost Arcanine in game 1 to a crit, which is very unfortunate. But unfortunately for us, I think I really did need Electrode for this game. It just shut down Baxcalibur so much, and without it, it couldn't really do anything. But that will do us for UDL this season. I am actually really happy with how I placed. There were 26 players, and I came in the top 10, top 8 actually, and I managed to rank 6 on the top 8. Now, of course, you can't win them all, and I think Jay prepped incredibly well for this, and I thank you all for enjoying me with this season. UDL will be on a hiatus until the next DLC drops on December 17th, in which then we will start with the drafting then once all the new Pokemon come out. Because if we do it now, after the season ends, it's about a month before the next DLC comes out, and it's usually about 2 months long a season because it's 8 weeks, and then you have bracket and whatever, so... By then, we'll be well into the new Pokemon, and we kind of don't want to do that, so we're going to wait until then. But anyways, this has been an amazing series, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.